Welcome to Harris Football's 2022 NFL Draft Prospect Breakdown presented by Viore. I'm your host, Patrick Murray. Let's talk about Jameson Williams, junior wide receiver from Alabama. He spent 2 seasons at Ohio State, caught 15 balls for the Buckeyes, but they had a very crowded and very talented receiver room, so Williams decided to transfer to Alabama. Great idea. He ended up being a first-team All-American in the 2021 season and led the SEC with 1,572 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns, and he ran back 2 kicks for touchdowns as well. Williams is a big-time home run threat. He led the nation with 9 receptions of 50 or more yards. Since 2010, only reigning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year Jamar Chase can match that number in a single season in college. Keep in mind, though, Williams is dealing with a significant injury. He tore his ACL in Alabama's national championship game loss to Georgia, and it's still uncertain if he'll be back in time for the start of the NFL season in the fall. And because of that injury, Williams did not work out at the combine, but if he did, he likely would have run one of the fastest 40 times of anybody at the combine. Williams is a deep ball vertical route specialist, and you can see his speed show up on these deep routes. Against LSU, he's lined up in the slot and running a post route. The Tigers are in a single high coverage with the safety rolling to Williams' side. That safety overplays it and opens up the middle of the field, and you can see Williams' speed here to blow by everybody and make the catch for the touchdown. In the first game of the season against Miami, Williams is lined up as the point man in a bunch, and he's running a corner route. Nothing fancy here, just straight speed to run by the DB, and then more speed after the catch to outrun the Canes for a 94-yard score. Let's go to the iPad and break down a play. We're going to look at one from Alabama's win over Arkansas. Williams had 8 catches for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. Let's look at one of those touchdowns from the fourth quarter. Arkansas is playing out of a 3-safety defense, and the Hogs are going to rush 3 and drop 8. Arkansas is playing cover 3, a zone defense with 3 deep defenders. So each of these safeties is going to be responsible for a deep third of the field, and then Arkansas is going to have 5 players playing underneath coverage in this cover 3 and rushing 3 guys. Alabama's running a dagger concept out of this bunch formation, and Williams is lined up right here on the inside of that bunch. And in this dagger concept, Williams is running deep down the seam, then Slade Bolden is running a deep dig route, and they also have a drag route underneath. Now, typically in this concept, Williams' seam route is just going to be a clear route. He's usually just trying to take these 2 guys deep to create some open space under here for Bolden to run into on that dig. But as a quarterback, you got to keep an eye on this middle of the field safety when they're playing cover 3. See if he's going to go deep with Williams or if he'll come down low and pick up Bolden. So keep an eye on that middle of the field safety as we go ahead and play it out. Williams going deep down the seam with a lot of speed. The safety's opening up his hips that way. But then as soon as Bolden makes his break towards the middle of the field on the dig, the safety stops and starts to come down inside. And Williams does a good job of recognizing that and bending his route towards the middle of the field, towards the open space, giving Bryce Young a lot of room to throw. Young makes a nice throw. Williams makes a nice catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey guys, producer Dave here. I want to say a quick thank you to Viore. They're the presenting sponsor on this entire draft prospect breakdown, and we couldn't make the show without them. Beyond them sponsoring the show, they make great products. They make activewear that, seriously, they have a pair of joggers that are my favorite pants. And the cool thing about their products are they're made from recycled materials. How they make the products this soft from old plastic bottles and stuff blows my mind. but they know what they're doing. I'm getting ready for spring coming, and I think I'm going to go order their new product, the Sunday Short. It's the same fabric used for the joggers I just talked about, my favorite pants that they have. It's available in 6 different colors. It's got a zipper pocket if you're actually being active and going for a run, unlike me just maybe lounging around in some comfy clothes. Please go check them out. Go to vioriclothing.com/Harris. Go in and check them out. They're going to give you 20% off your first order. I seriously love this clothing, and they're making the product in a sustainable way, and that's really awesome. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Now, back to Patrick.
Thank you, Dave. Getting back to Alabama receiver Jameson Williams, his speed makes him very dangerous on deep routes and also in run after the catch situations, burning Georgia's defense right here for a 67-yard score. On this play, he takes a little quick slant and runs away from everybody to turn it into a TD. I could show you many more examples, but I think you get the point. As long as his ACL injury heals normally, Williams will instantly be one of the fastest players in the NFL. But it's not just straight line speed that makes Williams good. He shows smoothness in route running and the ability to mix the tempo on his routes to set up DBs. Against Texas A&M here, he's running a sluggo route, a double move. Watch how he slows the route down to get the DB to bite, then speeds it back up with a quick change of direction to get open for the touchdown. And then here against Mississippi State, Williams is lined up out wide at the top of the screen, and he's running a deep curl route against off-man coverage. Williams does a good job here of threatening vertical with speed to get the corner to turn his hips and run. And then Williams sinks his hips to slow down, makes a quick stop, and comes back to the ball, creating separation. And then after the catch, the speed takes over. And a good block from John Mechie helps as well, turning it into a 75-yard touchdown. Williams weighed in at 179 pounds at the combine, but that was after his ACL surgery in January. He was listed at 189 during the season, and he shows enough strength to be able to break tackles on tape. Plus, he has the ability to go up and make a contested catch in traffic while getting hit. And then here against LSU, Williams has the strength to fight through a hold and still make a difficult catch while drawing the flag. The biggest question for Williams is that ACL tear that he suffered in January. Many young athletes have been able to recover from that injury with no loss of athleticism. We see it all the time in the NFL now, but you still have to make sure that that happens for Williams. And then as far as on the field, Williams primarily operated out of the slot and bunch formations in college, which allowed him to get a lot of free releases. So we'll have to see how he holds up when defensive backs are more physical with him at the line of scrimmage in the NFL. We still have more videos coming your way in the Harris Football 2022 NFL Draft Prospect Breakdown Series. Be sure to subscribe to the Harris Football YouTube channel to make sure you get a chance to see all of them. Drop us a comment down below. Tell us what you think of the series so far, and give us your suggestions for any prospects you'd like to see us cover in the future. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button, and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.